I'm so sick of these fans that are always talking about, oh my gosh, these nation state backed teams, they do whatever they want, da 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 da. And the second these teams that are owned by white men buy and do whatever they want, have y'all seen anything?
Crickets.
Have y'all seen anything online? Have y'all seen
Who wants to
anything?
do the math?
And you know what's crazy? AMJ had the audacity to be like, oh, you guys had this winter window. You guys spent in the winter window. Dog, wait, where did he just go?
I'm here.
Bro, I can't believe, bro, were you going to say anything? But before I drag you, were you going to say anything?
About who specifically?
Liverpool.
What
Liverpool?
other team could I be talking about?
I don't know.
And how
I
much
mean,
it
everybody
spent.
spends. So like, I mean, I actually brought it up. I brought up Liverpool more than most people.
I'm gonna hang up.
I wasn't talking about words.
getting off the
I'm making
call.
saying that he should
getting off the
perform
call.
like Messi, Suarez, Neymar in their prime with
I'm
that
getting
price
off the
tag
call,
and
bro.
everybody the way they're talking about Florian
Yeah,
Wirtz
but
like he's a
how do you feel
next.
about Liverpool?
I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving. I'm
Not
not
the player. How do you feel about Liverpool, the organization, spending 120 on Wirtz?
Have I
Spending
complained?
80 on Ekitike. How much was
No one said you've complained.
Why
Nobody
is
said
Rodrigo's
you've
gonna
the
come
why
for
is the
90,
Man
yep.
City and Chelsea guy complaining about spending? I don't know where are we going here,
one-
buddy.
They're not complaining about
Who
spending.
who said I complained about
Arf.
spending?
So what are you doing?
Hypocrisy.
What he's saying
What hypocrisy?
is
We all complain
there's
about
a
everybody.
problem when we spend, but when they spend, there's not a word, not even a mention. They're actually reducing the fees in the reporting.
Some of y'all want to
They're
bring up
using
net
euros.
spend. They're selling as well too, right, Mo?
No, they're not.
What?
And we have the best net spend in the Prem. So no, they're not.
Apparently,
not.
Luis Diaz is going for 100 mil or 90 mil or something like that. Darwin Nunes apparently
Yeah,
to Napoli.
Not
okay?
yet. Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
right,
yet.
nigga.
And he
Yeah,
refuses
right,
to go to
nigga.
Saudi, so he's definitely not doing that.
Liverpool have never been. Let's be honest though. You guys are just looking at more recency. I've watched Liverpool for a
You
very
keep
long
saying
time.
this every time. You've said this for the third summer in a
Liverpool
row.
were never
You
a
said-
club that spent money like that. If it wasn't for
You
the
said this-
Coutinho
you said
transfer,
this-
they
you said
would
this
not
after
have
70
spent
million
money whatsoever.
You said this after
Liverpool
70
were
million
always
Gakpo.
broke.
You said this after $95 million Darwin
Talking about
Nunez.
recent
You
signing.
keep saying this.
Hold on.
It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Name me a signing before 2018.
What the
What do you mean?
flip?
18?
Just
What
do
are
it.
you talking
Just do
about?
it. Just do
You
it.
guys-
Just
okay.
name a signing before
Van Dijk.
2018.
Van
A
Dijk.
big expensive signing.
Can I-
That was 2018.
Can
No,
I say something? Can I say something?
That's 2019.
MJ?
That was 2019 or something like
MJ?
that.
MJ,
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. 2019 they won the Champions League.
Defend Liverpool. Before you go defend Liverpool, Liverpool have constantly been top 4 in spending in the league.
Okay,
Nigga,
name
they have that-
me
Since their
expensive
inception.
signing before 2018.
I got you. They have the most expensive
Honestly.
goalkeeper in Prem history. They have the most expensive center back
So
in
do
Prem
y'all.
history. No, we
Center back.
don't.
No. I said before 2018. Okay, when
Why does the past matter?
because it's recency bias. Y'all were doing that for a long ass time. Just because Liverpool started spending and
Arf.
catching up with y'all,
Yo,
apparently it's a
Lee,
big
Lee,
problem.
Lee,
2025. It's
Okay.
2025.
One second.
Hold on.
Arf,
Did they not just win the
why do you care
Premier
about the
League?
past?
Did
Why
they
do you
not-
care about the
no,
past?
no,
I don't
because
get it.
why is this
Why
energy
are we
for
talking about
Liverpool
the past?
aggressive?
46
What the
and a half
flip?
on Ben
Y'all
Chilwell.
act like they always get the targets they
46
want. This is the
Arf,
first time.
Arf,
Hold on.
Arf.
This is the
It's
first time. Not on my
Momo,
turn.
let me go.
You
Momo,
guys
let me
all
go.
talk.
Let me go after
No,
Arf.
my
Let me go
turn.
after Arf.
This is the first time Liverpool have even bought a freaking well-named superstar ever. Have you guys ever heard of a well-known person name? Bro, Sadio Mane, Salah, all these guys were all dead careers. They were
Hold on,
revived in
Lee.
Liverpool.
You need to do your
Huh?
homework. You need to do your homework because
Lee,
no. I'm not holding up.
Tell
You
me.
need to do your homework because
Let
they
me know.
set the record. They've set the Prem record in almost every single position.
Name it.
Goalkeeper, center back.
So did y'all.
Mid.
So did Chelsea.
No, we did it. What do you mean? Wait, can you listen to a
Ederson.
fact?
I'm
This is
telling you
not-
the
not making
fact.
this
I'm
up.
reversing.
I'm
literally-
not making this up. No, you're not. Allison is the most expensive goalkeeper in Prem history.
And Kepa was the
Period.
most
That's a
expensive
fact.
signing, and when he signed for Chelsea,
I'm telling you that Allison broke the record. What are you talking about?
and
I'm
so
telling
did
you that.
Kepa. Like, what are you doing?
No. Alisson came before Kepa. I mean, after Kepa.
I'm pretty sure
Kepa
we were
broke the
talking about
record,
Kepa,
and
the most
Alisson broke
expensive
after.
transfer.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Somebody needs
I'm
to fact
telling
check
you
it. Y'all
facts,
lucky I
and
have
you
so many
can't-
tabs on. Mo, fact check it.
Wait.
I'm telling you facts.
Lee,
I'm telling you
let me
facts.
ask him a question. Lee, let me ask him a question.
Go ahead.
Arif, you're somebody who could see the bias in the media when they talk about Arsenal, and I agree with you. How can you, with those same lenses, not see the bias when they report on Liverpool?
So we don't discuss the bad
well, how
transfers.
does that
We
make
don't
sense?
say Darwin Nunes was a
How
bad
does-
transfer. We
Arif,
don't
you're not
say
answering my question. You're
that
not
is
answering my question.
that is the answer. We had
You're
the
dodging
call.
the question.
We
You're
talked. We
dodging the
literally
question.
had these topics in the podcast
Arif,
multiple times.
I'm going to reiterate the question.
RIP Jota.
can
We talked
admit-
about his transfer fee multiple times.
No, we
Multiple
have,
times.
we've never talked about Jota's
We've
transfer.
never
we've
talked
never
about his
talked
transfer.
about
We've
that.
never talked about his transfer.
How much was he
it off
get?
the- I know off the top of my head how much it was. How much was
How much was he? How much
70,
was he?
80, I don't know.
No, he wasn't. He was
No, he
50.
wasn't.
He was
Okay,
between
so
40 and 50.
How am I supposed to keep
crazy.
on? There's too many
What
transfers now.
What are you
What's the
talking?
flip?
No. Arif, let me ask my question again.
Go ahead.
We can both admit, me and you, maybe they don't see it, but me and you can admit that, yo, the media's a little bit biased when they report on Arsenal, a little bit negatively when it comes to referees, okay? Cool. Why can't you admit that, hey, the media's a little bit biased when reporting on Liverpool and fees, when the facts are they always report
White owner.
in pounds instead of euros. They
Chelsea
try to
have a white owner.
downgrade it. They don't have add-ons.
Same
But when
thing.
it comes
I'm
to
saying
City,
same thing.
when it comes to
Club.
Arsenal, when it comes to Chelsea, they say, yo, add-ons included. It's this much. Inflate the number.
You know why, Ace? Because it's working. Do we complain about City's transfers now?
What?
Do we talk about City's
What's
transfers
working?
now?
What's
we said it's good,
working?
good signing, no?
What's
It doesn't matter if it works.
What's
We're talking
working?
about the
Wait, what's
reporting. I don't
working?
get
They
it.
just,
What's
I mean, they
working?
won the Premier League twice.
2 in 30 years?
Huh?
What's working? What's
Champions
working?
League.
2 in 30 years.
Multiple trophies.
One
I
in-
mean, they competed with
One in
y'all
the
for
last
how
10
long?
years.
No, hold on. So you guys are saying this is like all these transfers
If they're
didn't work
doing
out
that-
for them? Outside of Darwin
We're doing
Nunes.
that?
Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing
let's
that.
do that. No, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that, right?
Because
It's
this is
working, so
100%
it's fine
not
to
a
spend
race
that
thing.
much. I don't know. It's fine to spend that much because it's working, yeah? That's your argument right
Yep.
now?
I mean, why not?
So then
Let these
Chelsea's
guys
most successful
spend.
club in the last 20 years. Chelsea's most successful club in the last 20 years, but I couldn't stop hearing, oh, 2 billion, a billion spent.
Mo,
The most successful in the last 20.
You're not going to compare Liverpool and Chelsea in terms of spending.
No.
We're not
Why is it
going
all of
to
a
do
sudden
that.
different?
No, it is different.
I asked him to clarify
It is
what's
different.
different?
So we're really gonna.
We were winning.
We're really gonna.
We were winning. What's the difference?
You were nobody. You were an average team before. Once
no.
Abramovich
This
came in, his first season signed 100 million, and all of a sudden you win the league. So you
You're
tell me
arguing
that
in good
it is a
faith.
difference because Liverpool didn't
there
have
is.
that
What were
privilege
y'all? What
before.
were y'all?
Good faith.
What were y'all? What was Arsenal? What was
You guys,
Arsenal?
you guys called, yeah.
What do you mean?
Is it called the
What were
Bank
you
of
guys?
England? You guys were bankrolled by England.
I don't get the question.
You guys were nobody before England.
Pre-Chelsea
bankrolled
getting
you guys.
money. What were y'all? What were y'all?
Winning leagues before I was born. Before even my parents were born.
Winning.
Bro,
So
I'm
where's this
not
argument
here
going?
to talk about stuff that happened before I was born.
No,
bro.
I just don't want to hear from the
where's
Chelsea
cutoff?
fan and City
Where's the
fan about
cutoff?
spending. Like,
AMJ, where's the cutoff
We need a Liverpool
to when
fan
you're
here.
allowed to start? No. Where's the cutoff to when you're allowed to be bankrolled? That's my question.
Why is the argument
No.
towards Liverpool in terms of bias? Everybody's spending. Why you guys are the ones that are targeting them, if anything. Why is it bad that
No,
they're
I-
spending?
I-
But it's
you don't
okay, y'all
understand.
spend and
Arif,
everybody spend.
Arif,
There's no
it's
bias.
okay for
Everybody's spending.
everybody to spend. Arif, it's okay for
I'll explain
everybody
to
to
you.
spend. The question is why, when Liverpool do it, they don't question them. That's the question.
We question them. That's what I'm not getting. We literally
We never question them.
Darwin
We never
Nunes.
question
We've
them.
100% brought up the price tag
Yeah,
multiple
No one has
times.
said his price tag. I
No.
promise you, no one said his price
Are
tag.
you kidding
I
me?
promise you.
Yo.
We've
Okay,
never
you guys
brought
are
up.
nobody- shittier
We
player.
haven't brought up Darwin
Never
Nunes'
on
price.
this pod brought up his
Who do you
price tag.
think?
Never.
That
Who do you
is
think
a
is
complete
considered
lie.
a shittier player? Who do you think is a shittier player in the general public opinion? Darwin Nunes or Nicolas Jackson?
See, this is what you want to do.
No.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
questions.
Why do you guys bring up race with everything? If you're gonna
answer-
bring
it's
up
not
race
race.
to
It's not
every
race. It's not
football
race.
topic,
Answer the
nobody's
question.
gonna
It's not
take
race.
us
Answer the
seriously
question.
ever. No, that's a horrible
It's not
question.
race.
though.
Well, race is everything. Race is everything to me.
Well,
Then.
it's-
Race is
it's-
everything to me.
no, but
It matters. It matters. It matters. And you know what? It should matter to
No.
you. I was joking.
What does it
Hold on,
matter?
hold on.
You
I
have a
was-
higher border. What
I'll
difference
tell you-
does that make? Like, what the flip?
I'll tell you. I'll
He's
tell you why. it
white. I'm
matters.
sorry to break it down to you. They're white. In terms
I'll
of,
tell-
you understand
I'll
why
tell you
Arabs
why it
are
matters.
white?
I-
Like,
Lost me.
I tell you why. I'll tell you why it matters. I'll tell you why it matters. The way football fans talk about football and the xenophobia that exists in certain discussions matter because now we're not talking about football.
we have the
Now we're not
energy
talking
for
about money
Chelsea
anymore.
and Todd Bowley 24/7. He's white, if I'm not mistaken.
100%. But as of late, it wasn't that way when he was spending when he first got here. It wasn't that way. It wasn't like that.
And
It
you know
wasn't
why
the
it
way-
was like that, Lee?
It wasn't.
Because Liverpool weren't spending. That's why you guys are. So,
No,
that's why this
no,
conversation is starting
no,
now for
it's a
y'all.
white
This
owner.
is why
It's
y'all
a
not
white
bringing
owner.
up.
It's
No,
not
it's
nation
not.
state. It's not nation state. It's not an
Liverpool
Arab
have
guy.
never
That's
had
all
the
it is.
privilege like
That's all
y'all
it
did.
is.
They've never been the club
Alright.
to
Okay,
spend.
Newcastle-
It took a
Newcastle,
whole
have you seen
random
Newcastle?
ass fee, which
What
I think
privilege?
money
They're all
laundering involved. The
billionaires. They're all
Coutinho.
billionaires. They're all billionaires. They're all billionaires. What are you talking about?
Do you not
No,
see?
you guys
okay,
still
we-
can't name a transfer before
AJ.
Coutinho, by the way. I'm still waiting on that.
Benteke, I told you 42 and a half
That's
euros. You don't wanna
so
hear
expensive.
Benteke.
Miskeen. They sold Luis
In
Suarez for
2014?
80 million
In
on that same
2014?
window. Luis
In
Suarez to
2014?
Barcelona. Remember that, right?
Why do you keep going back to like 2015?
because
what
you
does that
guys
matter? I'm not talking about
apparently
that.
there's a bias to Liverpool, so I'm bringing it up. Where's the bias? Where's the spending?
wait,
Name me a
okay.
signing before
Wait.
Coutinho.
I don't think he gets it, guys. I don't think he
okay,
gets it.
why is-
Honestly, I don't feel
I
like
answered
talking
your
about
question.
it.
Y'all not answering my question now.
You're not asking a question. You're
I
saying
did.
dumb things.
Ask me again. I'll
let's
answer again for you.
Let
I'm
me
good.
get
I'm
us
not
back
asking.
in the
I'm
car.
not asking.
No.
I'm not
Let
Ask
me
the
get us back in
question.
the car.
Go ahead.
Hold
I'm not
up.
asking anything.
Hold up. Liverpool, from my time watching football, has always spent big money and then no money. Big money, no money. Big money, no money. Right?
Niggas have the record in every fucking position.
In this year, it looks like they're gonna break the one window amount. If they go on and sign Gahey and they sign Rodrigo after getting Ekitike, Wirtz, Frimpong, and whatever the left back's name is, Kirkis, that is a big thing to talk about. Arf, you could be
In
right about
terms
them
of
not
what,
spending
though?
that much in.
No, like
What do you mean?
like why
Did
is
we
it a
never
bad
discuss
thing?
funds?
No, but why are you guys?
I never said it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's worth a discussion, and you're fighting that.
Because it's their first
Why are you
time.
fighting that?
No, he's not listening to you. No, I'm
Because
gonna
it's
talk to
their
AMJ.
fir-
I don't want to talk to
Why are you
AMJ
fighting
anymore.
Man
I don't
City,
talk to AMJ
Man
anymore.
City
I'm
spent
talking to Ace. I'm talking
200
to Ace.
million in the winter, but apparently
Ace,
it's
Ace.
a bias
He's
towards
not-
Liverpool when they do it for the
he-
first
he's-
time.
He's not
Or
understanding.
actually,
He's not
apparently to y'all,
understanding.
they've
He
always
doesn't
been
get
doing
it.
this. But now
He
we're
doesn't
talking.
get it.
Okay, no. Okay, let me ask you a
I bring
question.
up
Ace.
City
Let me ask you.
spending every window.
Okay.
Every episode
So
since they've done
why
it.
is this question being targeted now? Because
Because it's
Just say you
happening
don't
now.
get it.
because
Just say
it's
you don't get
happening
it.
now,
Just say you
right?
don't get it.
No, because it's happening now. Thank you. So you answered the
Yes,
question for me.
sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
So they
That's my
haven't been
answer,
spending
yes.
like that.
No one cares.
Thank you.
No one. They could spend $1 billion. No one here cares. No one could care. Everybody could care less. I don't care
Clearly we
how much
do.
Liverpool spends. No, because you're not listening to the rest of my sentence. I don't care if Liverpool spends 500, 600, 800 million. I don't care. What I do care about is the discourse on how people treat foreign owners versus white owners when
Todd
it comes
Bowley.
to the spending of money. The
Stan
spending of money.
Kroenke, you don't. We protested.
Even Chelsea, they don't talk.
We protested
They
for
don't- they don't
years.
talk. No, they don't.
I
No, you
like
don't.
that she said that.
Banners
I like that she
out,
said that.
Wenger
Todd
out,
Bowley-
everybody. Kroenke out.
Todd Bowley came in and spent more than Roman has ever spent. But the energy we had for the Russians and the amount of oil.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
disgusting.
It was crazy.
But Todd Bowley's come and spent more than him.
Todd Bowley surpassed all of Roman's. What you call it? No one said nothing. Do you?
No one
do you,
said
you
nothing.
were
We're
alive.
literally talking about it now. Because
Yeah, but
it's
not-
a
not in
new
the same- not in the
conversation.
same
Let me
way.
give you another example.
Because it's never
Arf,
because it's never
Arf,
happened before.
Arf,
That's why it's not in the same way.
Hold on. Mo. Let me interject quickly.
Please, please,
Last
no.
thing. Mo, this will help you. This will help you. It's a layup.
Trust me.
You want a layup?
Don't worry about the layup. No, don't worry about the layup.
I'm not gonna pass the ball
Listen.
next.
That's fine. Listen.
Alright.
Who's West Ham's owner?
Newcastle
Ah.
is owned by Saudi Arabia, right? This rumor came out Isak's gonna go. All of a sudden it became, they're just trying to pump money in to fake these transfers, da. But you don't see that happening when
Bro, they've been talking about Newcastle for
other teams
years
selling.
about how they're gonna ruin the league. They haven't done shit. They haven't done nothing. Like if you can't see
It's a threat.
how
It's a
people
threat to
talk
the
about
English league.
teams with certain owners and
It's
then
not
you're
a race
just
thing.
oblivious.
It's
And
just
that's fine.
It's just
That's fine.
it's just
No,
fan
no,
banter.
You can believe that.
It's
you
fan
can,
banter
you can stay in
because
your
we
bubble.
talk-
It's not. It's
you
not.
can, you
No.
can stay in your bubble. You can
I'm
stay
an
in your
Arsenal
bubble, and that's
supporter.
fine.
I think I know about being mad towards American owners. I think I would
Arf,
know
Arf,
that
wait, no,
very
Arf,
well.
Arf. That's the distinction.
That's fine.
The
You can
distinction.
stay in your bubble. That's
People,
fine.
No, Arf. The question is, people never talk about the origin of the money until it's from a nation state.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
the
you.
question.
And-
It has nothing
and
to do
even
with the
then,
amount.
That's not what y'all were
Nothing.
asking at first, bro. That's not what you
No,
guys
but
are.
Arf, hold up.
You guys
Arf,
are changing
Arf,
up
do you
your
agree with
answer
that
now.
point?
Yeah, I agree on that
Sure,
point.
sure.
I agree on that
Alright,
point.
if you
But
agree, then
I mean, I think you
it's a
said this.
multi-layered
I think
point.
we've all said this in the past. There's no billionaire that makes halal money. So why the flip do we care? Why do we care today?
It's a multi-layered point.
Thank you.
It's a
Thank you.
multi-layered point.
That's their
Liverpool
point.
Aren't talked
That's their
about.
point, Arf.
Liverpool aren't talked about, one, because they're not a nation state, for one, and number two, because of the prestige that Liverpool has. It's a multi-layered concept.
No, but you guys are wrong because Liverpool have never been in this conversation because that conversation wasn't around Liverpool.
Liverpool-
As
Yo, stop saying that. They set a
No,
record
it
in
is.
every
It's a
position.
fact.
Stop
It's
saying
literally a
that.
fact.
They set a
It's
record
literally
in
a
every
fact.
position.
It's literally a
They
fact.
set a record in every
I don't get it.
position. They
No,
set a record
because
in every position.
the race
They're
thing is
prepared
too
to break
far.
the-
You guys have broke the. You guys, like you said, y'all
It's never-
reaching,
Hey, let me tell you
reaching
something.
foul.
Let me tell you something. Race is everything. Race is everything.
That's
and
cool.
every discourse
That's
and
cool.
everything we talk about. I'll tell you
That's
that
cool.
much right now.
But that's a reaching
I'll
foul.
be the first to tell you that.
This is
There's
a
no
reaching foul.
There's
Leave
no reaching
Liverpool out
foul.
of this, in my opinion. Shout out to the
There's no
Liverpool
reaching
fans.
foul. There's no reaching foul. I'll talk about them white owners just like how they want to talk about the Arab owners and whatever case may be. I'll talk about everybody the same. I
But it's
keep
all-
it equal, consistent.
But it comes from a place.
Consistent.
It comes
I
from
don't
a
even
place.
like talking about owners. I could care less on who owns a team. I don't give a fuck.
Clearly, you do.
No, I don't.
Maybe
But I
this
do
is
care about-
this is more of a Man City thing versus Liverpool. I don't think this is. I mean, I don't know
Yo,
where.
bro, yeah.
They do it with PSG. They do it with
No,
PSG.
Because
They
Man
do it-
City
He's
fans
baiting
have
you.
been,
He's
no.
baiting you. Chill.
This is a fact.
no,
Man
Ace,
City fans. Hold on,
okay,
Lee, I let
Ace.
you talk. You have to let me talk when I.
No.
Now,
I'm one question. One question.
Yo,
before
Lee,
you go.
back up from your mic. Back up from your mic. Back up.
Who owns Real Madrid? Who owns Real Madrid?
a white man. Is that what you want to know?
That's the question. No, hold on.
No, he don't.
Who owns Nottingham
Who owns
Forest?
Real Madrid?
Who owns Nottingham Forest?
Okay, let's ask the question. Who owns West Ham? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? We never
You're
cared.
proving my point. You're proving my
No.
point.
I don't know.
point.
I don't know Liverpool's owner's name to this day. I don't know your owner.
City's owner. You know City's owner name.
Because
Wait,
we
wait,
talk
Lee.
about them
Yo,
occasionally.
answer Mo's
It's
question.
not a
Answer Mo's
common
question.
conversation with
Nottingham
Liverpool.
Forest. Nottingham
Mo's
Forest.
going somewhere. Mo's going somewhere.
Last year was how much did they buy? How many players did they buy?
Mo, I didn't know who Forest is owner. By the way, they signed 32 players in one season. So of course I'm going to talk about
And
it.
How much? No, do you think it was really talked about?
Of course, it was talked about.
Really?
If
In
we-
comparison to
if
when
Arsenal-
Newcastle, in comparison when
Arsenal spent
in comparison to
100 million on
Newcastle go
Declan
and
Rice.
say-
We talked about it.
In comparison to when Newcastle go and spend money on like Tonali.
Mo, we put more energy in Chelsea,
And-
so I don't know where you're going with this. What do you mean?
No, we don't.
What do you mean?
Right now,
Okay,
that's
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying.
No,
Yo,
but-
Arf,
hold on.
Arf, we have never
No, because
questioned
you're
the
bringing up
origin of
worse example.
Chelsea's money. We've never questioned the origin of Chelsea's
Yes,
money.
we have because
questioned-
we've deep dived into it before.
No.
multiple
No,
times.
not never.
We've multiple
The
times we
origin.
brought up the
Everybody-
occasions
no,
and
no, Arf,
affiliations with
Arf,
Saudi
Arf,
Arabia, all these other
Arf.
things. Yes.
Arf, can I explain
No, we
something?
brought up selling to
No,
selling.
Thanks.
hold on, Mo.
Different.
One sec. When it comes to Todd Bowley, we stop at the name. We're not willing to go deeper than the name. We just say, oh, Todd Bowley's rich. When it comes to the Arabs, yo, it's this. You're looking deep. Oh, it's oil money. Oh, this, that. That's what we're saying.
Toxic.
hold
It's
on, hold
toxic.
on.
It's all
It
toxic.
goes
So that
beyond
means-
the first layer when it comes to the Arab owners. I can accept that point.
So that means y'all are biased towards Arab, black owners and everybody else. No, it is because
is biased.
we,
Everybody else is
we
biased,
all had
so
a
we're saying
problem
why.
towards oil money run clubs 2 years ago. So that conversation has changed pretty much what y'all say. A lot of us.
Who had a problem? Who had a problem?
Majority of football fans. I mean,
You
of course,
did.
the ones that are run by football.
I'm
And I'm trying to tell you,
I'm
majority
pretty
of
sure
football fans are
everybody
wrong.
who was against Chelsea City had a problem with Oil Club run.
Exactly,
I've
and
never
I'm
cared.
telling
I've never cared.
I'm telling you, the majority of football fans are wrong. That's what I'm telling you.
The question
I'm telling
becomes,
you they're
well,
wrong.
why? Why do they have a problem?
Why do they have a
That's the
problem with
question.
it?
Yes, Mo. That's
Ask yourself that. Why do you guys have a problem with Liverpool spending?
No.
You guys seem to have a problem.
Hold on. Where does Kroenke get his money? How does Kroenke make his money? What is
I
he?
don't know. Multiple clubs. Multiple,
you don't know. Oh, you don't know.
I'll tell you.
You don't know.
His wife owns Walmart, part owner of Walmart. He's the granddaughter of Walmart or some shit. He owns multiple clubs, MLS team, and all in freaking what's that city?
You're talking about his assets.
What's that city?
You're talking about assets. Why
LA
does Kroenke
Rams.
have money? You're talking about assets. Why does Kroenke have money? What did he start
I'll
off with?
tell you just as much as I know of your owner, who I even forgot his name, Todd Bowley. Don't know shit.
You didn't forget, nigga. You didn't
I don't
forget,
know.
nigga.
I don't know.
You didn't forget. You didn't
I
forget
don't-
cities and owners.
FSG.
Nasser, or some shit.
FSG. We know FSG owns Liverpool. What does FSG do?
Yeah, John Henry, FSG. What are they? How do they get their money?
You guys seem to know a lot. Maybe you guys should share.
no,
because
no,
clearly
no, that's
this
the
is
point. I actually
maybe
don't.
it's an internal issue with y'all. Maybe you guys
It's
have
not
a
it's not an
personal
internal
issue with this situation.
Ace, am I right?
Because of your
can't
club
name-
affiliations. I
you
don't think I
can't-
have a problem.
You can't name what these owners do like you're supposed to. That's good. You're not supposed to know how these owners got amassed their wealth, 100%.
Okay, so what's the problem?
But the
how do
problem
Newcastle
is,
make money?
how do Newcastle owners make money?
I don't know. Saudi Arabia government.
You wouldn't. Oh, okay.
Saudi Arabia government. What? Keep going.
Saudi Arabia
That's,
Saudi
that's
Arabia's
the
government?
that's the most I'll know.
Take a little deeper.
And guess what?
Take it a little bit
I learned
deeper.
all that through y'all. So I don't know what to tell y'all because I read it on the
Let's
internet.
move on. Let's move on.
No,
Let's move on.
I'm
I've
just
never
saying
said
it's
Arf,
a lot
let's move
more.
on. Let's move on.
Well, I want the same energy for other clubs moving forward, for all the white owners and
All I'm
American
saying
owners
is,
or whatever.
There's no
Because-
energy to be given. We shouldn't care about any of that stuff. We shouldn't care about that. We should just discuss
I never
the
cared.
transfers for what they are.
I don't know.
Okay,
It seems like you guys care a lot.
You're speaking for yourself when we're in reality we're talking about the majority of football fans. But you're talking about yourself though.
No,
I don't know how
no.
you can't see past that.
Because I know because again, this is first time for Liverpool. This is new to them. They've never
You
spent
keep
money
saying,
like this.
You keep saying first time for Liverpool. They set a record
If
in
this
every
was-
position, so
no, no,
I'm done with this
okay,
convo.
Okay,
I'm done
so
with this
hold on,
convo.
hold on. No, I'm
They set a record in every position.
I'm gonna
I'm done
carry
with this
on.
convo.
There's 4 black Muslims in this
Lee, tap
podcast.
out, tap
So
out.
no, okay.
Three. There you go.
Shut up. But so if it was a problem before, we 100% would have brought it up. Why is it a problem now? We've been on this podcast for 4 years. First time I'm hearing about Liverpool having a bias. So if everybody else is talking about it, why should I bring it up for 4 years?
I'll send you the Instagram reel you edited 3 years ago to your inbox
Please,
tonight when
please
I
send
get
it.
the episode.